Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Mama Kelly here. I am outside today. It is finally getting to have a couple warmer days here. We're supposed to have some like 80s weather for the rest of the week and into the weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful. Today it's a little bit overcast, but at least it's warm. So I have decided I'm going to come and go through my bird feeders, figure out which ones are going to make the cut. Usually every winter I pick which ones are like trash and get rid of them. And then I have a new deck box, you know, to put on the deck and put all my bird food and stuff in. But I was looking at it and I might want to wait and do that later. So I'm gonna for sure though clean up my front porch, and I have flowers. I'll show you guys. I bought 2 hanging baskets only this year, just because usually later in the year, number one, I'm pretty bad about watering them. I do have the bulbs to put in there. But like, especially when I go on like a vacation or something, last year my husband did a really good job like making sure that they were watered. But sometimes I don't know why, it just whatever, and then they die. So I just got 2. I figure, you know, with the lower number, maybe I can take care of them better. Not as much pressure. You know what I mean? Sometimes so much pressure. And then I got only enough flowers. I got 1 flat of flowers, different kinds. I'm going to fill the 2 milk jugs by the garage, 1 on each side of the entrance of the garage. And then I have the 1 big pot that I always do, that I put over by the hummingbird feeders. I have seen hummingbirds so far, and I've seen orioles. I am going to insert a clip here of something that happened today, and it's a trigger warning. So the animal was not hurt, but it was like a shocking video for me, and I guess I just it's funny knowing that the bird flew away. Okay, so it has a bird and it has fin. That's all I'm gonna say. So you gotta just watch to the end of the next clip and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, thanks for coming. Make sure to subscribe. I just hit 26,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy about it. Thank you guys. But make sure you like the videos. That helps me with that algorithm, and leave me comments. That also helps. And tell your friends about me. Today though, all it is going to be planting some flowers and filling some bird feeders. So let's get at it after the inserted video. Look at this poor little guy. He hit the window and now he got the shit knocked out of him. And so I'm just kind of letting him be. What are you barking at, Oliver? Oliver, what are you barking at, honey? There's nothing there. That's not a real bear. What are you barking at? Okay, anyway, so this little guy, usually they get knocked out pretty hard when they hit our windows. They think they're flying in the open sky. But I'm going to let him just regain his bearings, and then maybe if he's still there in like 5-10 minutes, I'll go out there and make sure he's okay. It's a male, and he's I don't know if you guys just saw that, but Finn was outside, I forgot, and he grabbed him, but he's okay. He's just down in the grass now. So it's all good. My heart, I almost had a heart attack. Wait, just then. Stop. Don't go anywhere. Just so you know, the bird flew away right after I quit recording. So the bird wasn't hurt. Okay? I promise. Okay, so last fall I was lazy and I did not pull the dead flowers after, yeah, usually I pull them and I throw them out in that woods. So here's our lawn starting to look nice. But I usually pull the dead, you know, at the end of the year, that, you know, it's Wisconsin. Obviously they're not going to live outside. See that beautiful basket there in the yellow? That's one that I got from Megan and Anthony and Adam and Levi for Mother's Day. So I'm gonna kind of sit here a second because there was a hummingbird just trying to come up to the feeders. I've got 1, 2, 3, and I have one more. Yeah, sorry about that. I kind of moved the camera with me. But I have one more I'm gonna put up. I just don't know where yet. I might even move that hanging basket because it's kind of hidden over there and I want it to be. There's one. See it? They love these flowers. That's why I always get these kind. Petunias, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I just know what they look like. He's in there just suckling away. Oh no, he flew away. Well, and I'm not even watching where I'm putting the camera. There's that unedited for you. Anyways, so this is where we're starting with for the flowers. And I'll show you when we're done. It should look a lot better. But first I got to pull out all that dead stuff. Hey, Oliver and Winston, say hi. Hey, Winston. And I have this, which Finn got a hold of and cracked it. So I should have had it put away. But I'm going to use some of that dirt. Some people use new dirt every... yeah, they use new dirt every year. I have found that I don't really need to do that. Usually I'll buy one bag of like Miracle Grow potting soil and I'll put that in there and it like, you know, my flowers usually grow to be beautiful. But this year I forgot to do that yesterday and I really want to get these planted. So hopefully I'm not making a big mistake and yeah, I'm going to just do it with the soil that I have. That's why I have that broken one there because I'm not going to not use the very top layer of the soil, but the stuff on the bottom I'll use. There's my hanging baskets. Excuse my front porch. That's my job for the day is to clean that baby off. And there's my deck box that I'm supposed to put together, but I don't know, man. I'm thinking that might be a job for my husband, but it's not like I can't do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. I'm not sure. But yeah, so let's I'm glad we got to see a hummingbird. There's some Orioles over there, and I'll try to get you a clip of those guys real soon here. So I'm sitting here just waiting for some Orioles or some I don't know if they're called grosbeaks or grosbeaks. They're black, white, and they have a little red on their chest. Those are back also. They eat just the regular food. But the Orioles, if you want Orioles, you have to get your feeders out early. They'll only come by once. If you miss them and you don't have your food out, they will pass you right on by and go to a different house. But I feed them Welch's grape jelly, not jam, jelly, and oranges. So if you look at my feeders, I'll show you in a second, there's 2 orange slices on each one and then some little cups for the jelly, and they love it. Sometimes you'll even catch a hummingbird over by that jelly, but not very often. Yeah, they're really nice to look at and watch. Sometimes when I'm reading a book, I'll sit and just watch, like I can just hear all the different chirps, and you kind of get to learn which birds make what noise, and then you can kind of look up and there they are. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, so let's keep waiting. There's one on the feed. I have to fix that feeder yet, but there we go. Isn't he cute? Or she? Okay, so let's plant this big one together. I grabbed a cushion for under my knees. Yeah, this is fun. It's kind of therapeutic for me. Again, you guys know I struggle with depression, and this is just something that doesn't obviously cure it, but yuck. But it definitely makes the woes go away for a little while. And if that's what you can do, is just pick at it little piece by piece, minute by minute. Don't look at the big picture. Look at the short term. You know, Oh, this is slimy, whatever this was. Ooh, I should have one of those shovels. I always just shake it off, get all that dirt. This stuff, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. We'll see. If they don't take well, then I'll go back and pull them out and grab some new Miracle Grow potting soil and get that taken care of. So I won't let them die. All right. Although you guys did just see me say that the bird was safe, and the bird was obviously, I thought all the dogs were inside and Finn was outside. You guys, you do not know how bad or how high I jumped when I saw him get that bird. It was not cool. And then I was like crying because I was sad that it died, but it didn't die. I watched it fly away, so that's cool. I do not know what this is. Might just leave it there, but oh my God, I don't have the strength. What a good root system, whatever flower this was. And then I'll take these scraps and stuff and just go throw them out in my woods because, yeah. All right, this is not cool. So anyway, sorry about the bird. Hopefully, because it was okay, you can find, I mean, that was not scripted, obviously. Got it. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it that far away, and I can't get up that fast, but that thing had some roots. Okay, so I'll just pick this little stuff out of here, and we'll get going. I didn't buy as many actual, oh, here's another one. So it must be the same type of plant, whatever it was. There's another one. Worst part of this, well, a lot of people wear gloves. I should probably wear gloves too, but is the dirt you get under your fingernails. So, because like, dirty, dirty, dirty. All right, so anyway, what I was saying is I didn't buy as many flowers for this pot as I did last year because they really did expand out or grow to their space. So I went with, especially these. These are, God, let me read it to you because I remember from last year. Lobularia, Silver Stream. They do well in the sun, which they're going to get full sun or partial sun. They do well in, and they spread. So I always put these at the front. I'll put two of them, one here, one here. But I want to give the flowers a little bit more space this year. So like I said, there's not that many flowers here, but I left room for a spike. I usually put spikes in the back. They're just greens, ornamental grass kind of thing. But they didn't have any at the greenhouse that I went to. So I just use my hand, get a hole deep enough for this whole root box, and then I'm gonna cover it up really good. And then I just take my fingers like this and put them around the stem and just push them down to know that they got a good start. And then I'm gonna kind of just give them the idea that I have in my head. I just kind of like start them going over the edge. This is a beautiful plant to start with. The ones that I got last year were a lot smaller. So I think this is gonna do really well. These two, just having two. So I got one more, or have one more, sorry. And I just gotta loosen it up a little bit here. There we go. I always keep these. If I happen to get back to the same nursery that I bought my flowers from, I recycle these and give these back to them because then they can use them to replant for next year. So it's more on this side. So I'm going to put it that way since my goal is for it to go over the edge. All right. So There we go. 2 done. We're gonna put the petunias in the middle. I've got like it's like a purplish color. Let's see what they call it. Sunrise or surprise sparkle purple. So we'll start with that one. We're gonna put 3 of these across the middle of the pot, the most, where it's got the most. There we go. I'm gonna be a mess after this. Bath time. Okay, and then we're gonna put a yellow. I might have 1 extra yellow after all this, and I definitely have pots to put it in. This is called Bee's Knees. The Bee's Knees. That's a saying I haven't heard in a while. I don't know. It'd be interesting to know where it came from. Usually those sayings come from something. Okay, and then we're gonna put the other purple one. And then, like I said, I have 1 extra yellow here. I do this kind of fast. I don't know. I'm sure there's more particular ways, and I'm sure people have their opinions, but just like assholes, we all have one. So you can just keep that to yourself. If it's not positive, because this is a positive platform. Okay, so in the back then, I'm going to leave room for that spike at the very back. But I bought these Osteoperimum Aquila mix. I'll show you close up when I get these in. But they'll grow tall, and I had them in here last year, I think, and they did really well. So we're gonna get these babies. So kind of, I'm, obviously layering. These will go down over the front, then these will grow, and these will get pretty big, but then these will outgrow those. Hopefully, you know what I mean, as far as height. Oh, you know what? I could almost put that other yellow one right in here in the middle. I still have room. This is nowhere near the amount of flowers I put in here last year, so we should be good. Oops, I gotta dig a little bit more. Okay. Sprinkle that all around. Okay, one last one. This is more purple in color. It's called Lavender Aquila Lavender Shades. Loosen that baby up. Oh, she needs some water. Get her down in here. I don't know why I'm calling the flower a her. I don't know how they identify. Gonna put some of this extra dirt up here, under here, again, just to kind of promote them to grow over the edge. And we'll get these in here good. Okay, all right. Doesn't look fantastic right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I know it will. Oh my God, am I old. This is where my illness comes into play. My arthritis and my muscle disease. We're gonna take a sec. Come on, baby. Kick into gear for Mama. Okay, so let me show you what we've got. Okay, so the 2 white ones in the front will get much bigger. Again, same with petunias. And then the other ones, I've got the purple and the white, and they have actually purple on the inside and kind of like a yellowish color, orangish. So that's why I went with them. So that's what'll be going there. And then I'll show you the milk jugs after we put these in there. Also need spikes for these. So I'll do those and then I'll show you. Okay, so here is what I did with these. There's only 2 things in there. And like I said, these will spread. Both plants are plants that spread, and they'll end up being beautiful. And then I have the other one over there. So that's what we got so far. I do need a bunch more plants though. I was gonna only do a couple things and now I've got the fever. Hey Finn, do you want to tell them how the drainage hose, wait, stop, sit. Do you want to tell them how the drainage hose got out from under the porch and now I got to figure out a way to get it back under there? Oh, you did that? Oh, you were chasing a squirrel that went in the hose? Oh, you're a demon. You're lucky I love you so much. Yes, I do. All right, so it's time to feed the birds. I've got wild bird feed. I forgot to buy sunflower seed, which is what I bought. This, it's kind of a cheap feeder, but that's for sunflower seeds. So I'm not going to be putting anything in that today. And then I've got the nuts and berry, which I either get that because the cardinals like it, or the songbird food. And then I got the Niger seeds, or thistle seeds, some people call them. And in the bag there are more suet cakes. So let's get at it. The suet cakes are pretty full, so that'll just go in the bin. And then we'll fill up some of the feeders for the other birds. Orioles, I already just did. Let's see here. So there's one of the Orioles. I need to get some more oranges tomorrow. But if you see the suet cakes, there's still enough in there that not for me to do it. But the other feeders, they're wondering what's going on here. So let's get at that. Okay, so I forgot to start filming. So what I've done so far is I've taken down the feeders that need to be filled. I left one more up. That's my old sunflower, seed feeder. Can't talk today. So that I need to get sunflower seeds for, along with the new feeder that I just bought. And unfortunately, my thistle seed feeder did not make it through the winter. It was all like, I should have shown it to you before I threw it away. I tried to salvage it so that I didn't have to be wasteful, but it was like all the metal. I've had it for probably 3 years, so it did its job. But I will be going to Fleet Farm tomorrow to get sunflower seed and a new thistle seed feeder. So there is one feeder though that does do half thistle seed, which is this one. So on this side I'll probably put songbird food. You can put that, or you could put regular wild bird food. It just, you gotta be careful with that, because the little seeds that are made for the finches and stuff, they just seem to fall right out with these bigger holes. But I put this on. I'm gonna put some more thistle seed on this side, and then we'll fill this side with, I think, the nut and berry. Yeah, okay. And then I won't make you sit here and wait while I fill them. This one, I'm gonna fill with nut and berry. The top just comes off, and I'll fill that up with that. This one, I will probably fill with nut and berry also. That is my favorite, actually. If it wasn't so damn expensive, I would buy that all the time. But it's the nut and berry and the songbird. They obviously have nuts and different kind of things in there. And it's more expensive, let's just put it that way, than the wild bird food. Oh, and then there's this one. This one's got a little bit of everything. So I'll put regular wild bird food in here, and then I'll probably put this nuts and berry in here. So yeah, excuse my dirty hands, disgusting. And this one looks like it's fine. I'll come out in the next day or so. Oh, sorry about that. And I'm gonna wash the tops of these things off and everything, but it looks like it's gonna rain, so I just want to get the food up and then head inside for the day. And that'll probably be an end of this video, but I'm coming back yet, so don't you leave. And don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends, be my friend, or I can be your mama if you don't have one. Okay, be right back. Okay, so bird feeders are filled. Like I said, I have to buy a couple new feeders. I have 1, 2, 3 empty hooks oh wait, 3 or four, because there's one on the lower part of this one, see? So I have to get 4 of something. I'll probably buy just like another feeder like this, so I can put the, this food is for like the smaller birds, and the sunflower seeds, the bigger birds. I shouldn't say that. They all like it, but that's just usually what you see feeding off of there. And then I did put songbird food in that one side of that one, this one, and this one, half of it. And then I put the Niger seeds or the thistle seeds on the other side. And then this one here is still empty. So yeah, we'll hopefully have some birds soon. And if I can, I'll get you guys some pictures or video, I mean. So I'm inside, and I just wanted to, before I say goodbye, show you a couple birds that sneak in around the side. There's one. Really, Oliver? Okay. Hi guys. Hopefully you got your bird fix, your flower fix, and maybe even some dogs in there. Just remember, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. I promise you. I would have, if that little bird had gotten hurt, I would have nursed it back to health myself. Apologize for the noise in the background. That's just my lovely little dogs playing and having a good time. But I wanted to tell you one last thing, and that's that you're perfect. Yeah, you are. And if you don't believe it, you gotta start believing it, okay? Why? Uh-oh, we got the zoomies. Zoomie dogs. Sorry. I really am. Like, whenever I try, they're quiet, and then whenever I pick up the thing to video, they start to misbehave. Now they're fighting. Okay, so anyway, you're perfect, right? We know that. So you got that down. You're going to be kind to others. That's just because that's just the right thing to do. And the world's a better place with you in it, just the way you are. So remember, you're perfect. So when you look in the mirror in the morning, say, I'm perfect. The world's a better place with me in it. And if you do that enough times, you'll start to believe it if you don't already. And your world will be a better place also. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching my video. Please remember to like it and recommend it to your friends.